So it was just looking for some way to make friends and do exercise and nerd out.
It's like, okay, this is a safe space. Like, I know that I can feel comfortable here. They took that extra step, show, I don't know, acceptance.
This is the Richmond study group of the Meyer Freifetcher Guild. MFFG is kind of a national organization devoted to studying the works of Joachim Meyer, who published one of the most extensive sword fighting treatises that we have today back in 1570. We're a bunch of nerds who were brought together by the love of swords. I think it's a way to get a little bit of physical activity. Swoop down on your foot. In addition, it's just those body mechanics that you use. They appeal to me a lot. This is a little more active and a little more fun. Come join us. It's awesome.
All these people getting together, we're reading books that are 500 years old now, and we're like, okay, let's take our translation, let's figure out what's going on.
And then when they go to parry it, you go under, stepping to...
We are a HEMA guild, so historical European martial arts. That's going to include things like longsword, rapier. He's got things for pole arms. He's got all sorts of weapons. It's an integrated weapon system, so what we learn with one thing, we can do with any other weapon of our choice. I saw swords, and I'm a massive nerd. So I was like, I love Dungeons and Dragons. I liked working out before I got here, so I was like, this is perfect. This is combining the two together. You might not understand what's being said because the translation might not be great because it's a middle-high German, so it's one that's not being used anymore. It's also a really good time to be able to just relax and hang out with people. Lots of welts and bruises.
Very accepting. I feel I've always been a pretty tough broad. So I feel like I always fit in better in groups that are mostly predominantly male. I feel like this group is very embracing of people of all genders and ages. So I feel honestly very comfortable in this.
It took me like 2 years to actually join a HEMA group. My biggest worry was like I knew it was going to be a male-dominated sphere sport. There's an intersection between like fantasy nerds and people that do HEMA. And some men in the fantasy sphere, I guess, like niche, are typically more like sexist and don't really appreciate women in those spaces. I was nervous coming in, but like when you first start, we all circle up and we introduce ourselves, and without even saying anything, like the first thing was like Chris was like, "Hi, I'm Chris. My pronouns are he, him," and that right there, I was like, okay, this is a safe space. These guys like are very nice guys, and like I feel safe.
I just realized, oh yeah, this can be practiced safely and it's fun for you to handle. Even like the practice swords with good control, you still need to have like a little tough, like a physical basis. Yeah, I really like physical exercise. Yeah, and then this is like a opportunity for me to merge my love of swords, not a practical skill or anything. Right, and there's like really nice like camaraderie, and it's a real nice community.